that's your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your door. We coming to the game for Cincinnati. Oh, you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Me, boo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just bash the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop. Wide 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Stop!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
A first down carry for Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
On one, ready?
Offense is set, first and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
11. 180. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
On first down, Genty. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniforms to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
70, no street. Warrior 70. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
A 40-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Going play action here. Burrow finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Dylan Lowby on the return. With some trickery here on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Thornton on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal.
First play is going to be again to Jency. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Start.
This is Jency on second. Cuts right. It's inside the 10. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders stretch their early lead to 9. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
180.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals reduce the lead to just 4. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Deputy Lions.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Raiders 1st down.
Now it's Genty. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Counter give to Genty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Las Vegas.
1st down from the 42. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Go shoot. Viking 18.
They give left side to Genty. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Dragon 60.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, the football's loose! And the Bengals get to it!
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raiders, first down. First and 10
Here we go, here we go.
32-yard line.
70, ready.
We give up the guts. It's Genty. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, and they go right back to him. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
On the jump.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Goal to go. They're passing. It's a screen play to Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
11 MT.
From the red zone now. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 41.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 60 average. Hawk 70.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. He's rocked. That ball's free. And the Bengals get to it. And they take him down right along the 30.
This just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
White 80, 11, MT, tight. 11, MT.
Burrow on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Leo Chanel makes the play.
They'll take over first and 10. They're on 19 yards.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First and 10, looking to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like they'll keep possession. Somebody jumped on that right at their own 2-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long.
Ready?
Here's Genty running right. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Trying for the deep ball. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, great.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Genty on the draw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Genty from the gun.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
On 3rd down, Genty. There he goes again. Now this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
18 Charger, 18 Charger, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
To throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Straight ahead with Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
79 Broncos.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Mayer. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Gets him on the in route. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First down now, ball at the 33. Giving this to Jency. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down. They're going to try and throw it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Still sticking with the passing game. Another turnover, this time it's an interception! Now he loses the ball. Oh, they got it back, they can try and salvage something. And the Raiders return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
First down, Raiders.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Left by Besh, left side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Shamar Stewart on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Cut.
So we're through three here. It's the Raiders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Stephanie.
Back to Genty. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Jeanette, 19, Bracco 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Finds Genty underneath. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Steady.
Fullback trying to power it across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Let's go.
Ooh, option play, second and goal. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. They did it! He made the interception! Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, nabs him 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Gun. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Ready?
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Big 13.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw caught at the 6. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 28, Raiders 24.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Lowby with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Grab your line. Here's the look. Cut my team.
And off to Genty. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Go street. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Mustang 19.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
19 tight. 19 target. 19 tight. Go.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. I'll throw it. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
3, 60 Eagles, 60, 18, 5 here.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
60
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, ready? Dragon 60.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. That got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Like Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Crash.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it chose the wrong play off that call sheet, that time.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Check. Trap 60. Go.
Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. The hunt. Big 13. Big 13.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's a big strike to him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Burrow from the gun. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he is down to the 30-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
30-yard line.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the left hash, this is from 47. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Here we go. 11 empty. 180.
Here's Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Can.
Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 1, ready?
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
16 yards.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Running for it with Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 1, ready?
So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9.
11 MT tape. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12.
Going play action here. Burrow. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals claim a 6-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Loudby with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get up.
First play is going to be again to Genty. Shoots away from one. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Another give here to Genty. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Hurry this to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
There's no question, Kate, if the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
Ready? 70
To throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime.
It's a gain of 6.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
He's dropping back to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Still sticking with the passing game.
the 44-yard line.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep down the near sideline. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So that brings up 4th down. Biggest play of OT. The offense is going for it.
Here we go.
Man in motion here.
60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now to throw. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. So we get a timeout here. Just 8 seconds left in this overtime.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Cut near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 1-point game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Bengals
Well, maybe stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.